It's hot outside. I just decided we're gonna sit down, we're gonna get the Speak Now Taylor's version drink from Dunkin. We're just gonna chit chat, we're gonna just bond, you and me. I'm killing time. I'm about to go get my hair cut a little bit because the ends are YO because she's, yeah, dead. But I just thought it would be fun to sit down, talk to you guys about Speak Now Taylor's version. I did this when Red Taylor's version came out, and I'm so happy that I did. Then I got the Tay's latte from Starbucks. That was official. This is not. However, like I said, Dunkin posted about it on their Instagram, and yeah. So, if you're curious what I'm drinking, it is in fact, it says order now Taylor's version, but it's the raspberry watermelon Dunkin coconut refresher. So she's very purple. Oop. She has a little ombre look to her, but she's very purple. Literally like 100 degrees outside. So she tastes like a perfume. You know how things like taste how they like smell? Yeah, that's what it's giving. Wait a minute. The aftertaste is like a Christmas cookie. It's so specific. What is this? It's almost like vanilla. This is the first time that like I've liked a coconut refresher that I had from Dunkin. She's kind of hitting. I can't lie. Maybe it's just because I'm very biased and they made it the slightest bit about Taylor Swift for one time on their Instagram, and suddenly I'm like, yes. This tastes like some cookie I've had. I'm not even, like, it's some Christmas cookie. I don't know. Wow. I just started this video so chaotically, I didn't even say, hey guys, it's Rachel, but hey guys, it's Rachel. So, I just wanted to be besties for a minute. I'm not gonna sing you a ukulele song, though. That was a joke regarding Miss Colleen Ballinger, who I used to have so much love and respect for, used to be such a big fan of, and no longer a fan of Colleen Ballinger. So anyways, just wanted to throw that out there because I was very, very, for a while, like very, oh my gosh, I watch her vlogs every day, this, and this. No ma'am. Does not have my respect, my support, any of it. Let's talk about Speak Now Taylor's version. I can't stop listening to it. Like, I have been trapped in Speak Now Taylor's version land for the last 6 days. Almost 7 tomorrow. The day this is posted, it will be 7 or 8 days, depending on my editing. But, I am in love with this album, okay? This vault is immaculate, like the biggest chef's kiss. I need them to do a collection real quick on her website where they have a vault necklace like they've done for Fearless and Red, because I need the Speak Now vault necklace around my neck at all times. This vault is like perfect, okay? I'm not saying that I don't love the Fearless or Red vault, but like the Speak Now vault, I have been literally trapped in the vault, and I'm not begging to get out. Like, I am not begging to get out. I'm not like the meme where I'm like, oh, like trying to get out. No, I'm so stuck in here. Timeless, we need to talk about Timeless. Timeless is like the most immaculate song I think I've maybe ever heard. Now, this will come as a shock to people who know me. Okay? Everybody don't gasp all at once, but I'm pretty sure I'm ready to say that Timeless beats Dancing with Our Hands Tied for me. And if you know me, Dancing with Our Hands Tied is my all-time favorite Taylor Swift song. Like, have loved it since the moment it hit my eardrums. And And I could take that back. Right after I edit this, I might be like, Rachel, what did you just say that for? But I'm obsessed with the songwriting in Timeless. I think it's so beautiful. I am obsessed with the timeless feeling of that song. How you can fall in love with somebody, but you can imagine yourself with them in a different decade. Or how I have always loved the simple things. I've always loved, you know, the thought of an antique. I've always loved the thought of nostalgia. I myself am nostalgic. Even like Speak Now Taylor's version coming out is so nostalgic to me. And I just think it's so precious. Like, time is so precious. Love is so precious. Like, the bonds you create in life are so precious. And even the memories down to the knickknacks are so incredibly precious. But this song I can truly visualize. Even like the moment that the song comes on, a movie starts playing in my head. And let me tell you, I've watched that movie a million times. It is the same feeling I got when I heard If This Was a Movie, but amplified by 10,000 times. Like, honestly, I'm so glad that I'm so appreciative of these re-records, and this vault is really making me feel this way, because back then I was, what, 10 when Speak Now came out the first time, and now I'm 23, and I'm really able to digest these songs and the beautiful songwriting of it. Like, I don't think if Timeless had come out back then, I would have had the same mindset as I do now. Like, listening to it now is just like, oh my God, like, so beautiful. Like, when I used to watch Titanic, for instance, I didn't watch Titanic for the story per se. I watched it for the characters, but my love for them was so surface level. I loved the the history of it, but I also loved the aspect of the storytelling, but not to the depth that I love that story now. Timeless also reminds me of my favorite movie. I just said it, it's Titanic. Titanic is literally my favorite movie of all time, and Timeless also reminds me of Titanic. Like, and I was forced to marry another man, like how Rose was forced to marry Cal, but she ran away from all that, and she was like, you know what, like, something in my head is just telling me to go after who I'm really supposed to be with. Like, it doesn't matter if we're casted away by fate. Like, we're supposed to be together. Like, if you go down, I'm going down too. And I just think it's such a beautiful concept to think about, and I think it's such a beautiful thing to write about. I've never heard a song that speaks about love like that, like in relation to something that is so timeless. Walking into an antique shop and seeing all these treasures that, yeah, they got put there for a reason, but there's still so much history. And I think that can be so transparent into love and relationships as well, as obvious as Taylor writes it. Like, it's just so beautifully written. And her vocals, like, it's not like the poppiest song like I Can See You. Like, we're going to talk about her in a second, but that song is just so incredibly beautiful in the storytelling. And I'm just saying, I know Taylor's doing a movie soon, and if she wanted to put that song into a literal movie, I would be so ecstatic. Like, I could not even express how that would make me feel. Like, I would be sat in that movie theater every single time. I will be anyways. I don't care what she makes that movie about, I'm gonna be sat. That movie theater, AMC, Regal, whichever one is playing at more, will be my second home, okay? That song is so beautiful. I could literally sit here and write an entire, if somebody asked me to write an essay on how much I love that song, I would get an A+, because the songwriting is just so immaculate. I'm just gonna move on. We're gonna talk about I Can See You. There is something in that song that makes me fear Taylor Swift, maybe even worse than I ever have in my being. What in the world? Like, the fact that she has had that in the vault for that many years scares me. What else have you not put out? Because when I tell you I can't listen to that song without me bebopping my leg up and down, like, that song is just so electric. Electric is the best way that I could ever describe that song. I was floored when I heard that song for the first time. I love it so much. Like, when I'm listening to that song, like, I fully, like, the production is so good. Everything from the beginning of that song, the way she's speaking it, the way she's enunciating her words, the guitar, oh my god. And the music video. Also, Taylor Lautner is in a Taylor Swift music video. Taylor Swift cast Taylor Lautner. My 2010 self, who used to look up Taylor squared moments on YouTube, is sobbing right now. She doesn't know what to do with herself. I have stared at those pictures of her and Taylor Lautner for like so long, and I'm like, we're here in 2023. This is where we are. If you had told me back then this, oh, bitch would be floored. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do with myself, if I'm being honest with you. Not in the slightest. That is just something that is just so surreal. Like, this re-recording is just so surreal to me because it's brought back so many, like, memories, so many aspects, like Joey and Presley, also from the Mean music video. Like, those are my girls. Those were the two girls that I used to look at in that music video when I was 11, and I would get so excited when that would come on the screen. And I was like, you know what? Like, someday I will be bigger, because I was bullied in middle school a lot. And I was like, you know what? I will be bigger than those people. Like, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's about the people who genuinely know me. And it's just, I remember idolizing that music video. And I think it's such a beautiful concept that she had such beautiful roles for them back then. But to bring them both back now is just so incredibly surreal and full circle. And to add Taylor Lautner to the mix, oh boy. Let me tell you, Rachel didn't know what to do with herself. I still can't stop thinking about it. Like, my whole embodiment has been Speak Now Taylor's version, okay? But the fact that Taylor Lautner, he wanted to do more back then to save Taylor, like when the Kanye West thing happened. He wanted to do more that night at the VMAs, and he didn't realize it was a skit until not a skit until too late. But then he wanted to help her back then, but years later he was in a music video of her getting out of the vault, and in another time where she needs us and the people who love her the most. Like, I can't, oh my god, like, I love stuff like this, like, that even, like, stems, like, oh, like, her friendship with Selena Gomez. Like, I adore, like, full circle moments. Like, I love, like, pictures of them back then, and pictures of them literally most recently as July 4th, and it's just so special to, like, see those people and have those people at the forefront who have been by her side. And we all know that as longtime fans, or, you know, if you're just now coming, like, you get to know the ropes, and it's just so freaking exciting. Yeah, I'm floored, okay? The vault in itself, too, is just so happy sounding, and it's so, as stupid as it might sound, it's so Taylor. It is so storybook Taylor, hopeless romantic Taylor, which I think is embodied so beautifully. Like, we saw that in Speak Now, the original, but this vault just really just pushes that storyline over the edge. Like, when Emma falls in love, oh, so envious of my best friend named Emma. But it's just so, I think it's so charming, and I think it's so, I love a good story. Her vocals, Castles Crumbling, excuse me. Now, the more you listen to that song, the more you realize, oh my god, I literally miss Taylor Swift. You need to start having pre-orders of Kleenex with your albums, because the way she says, never wanted you to hate me. Like, her heart's just shattering. Like, she's talking about how she was high up on this pedestal and then everything came crashing down and she just felt like everything was falling apart around her. Like, I'm begging you guys not to do the same thing I did and think about 2016 when you listen to that song, because I promise you, you will start crying. But yeah, everything just like fits so beautifully into this, and I am just obsessed, okay? Like, I'm just obsessed. Foolish One, Taylor really did not have to at me that hard. It's as if she quite literally said, hey 2019 Rachel, hey, actually late 2018 Rachel to 2019 Rachel, hey, open up. I got something to tell you, girl. He's not gonna tell you he loves you. Ma'am, he found somebody else, and despite you literally trying to change the man for the better and staying up until 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to tell him how you feel, but he's neglecting your feelings, he's not gonna confess, he's not gonna say anything except he's just gonna be on his little path. And the realest lyric, because you're on his shoulder and I'm in the wings, like, but you'll get your ring. It's like, ouch, Taylor. Yes, Foolish One is for the August girls. Confirmed. But I just, like, there's so many like little niche things about every single vault track that I am just in love with. And I just also, listening to Better Than Revenge and hearing her say, now go stand in the corner and think about what you did. In 2023 is just so immaculate, and her vocals are just so mature on the whole thing. And I'm emotional about this re-record. If you can't tell, there's a glare, because if you did, you'll see the glare of the car over there. Yeah, anything Taylor Swift, you know. But anyways, you guys, I literally just wanted to sit down, rant, ramble. You know, maybe you're getting ready and you needed something to listen to. You're welcome. I'm sorry, I just was all over the place and rambled, but I needed to like just express my feelings to you guys about this vault and Speak Now Taylor's version in general. And this drink, it's, like I said, not official. Dunkin made it seem official. They said, hey, this drink's purple, let's make it order now. That's what they said in their post, but it's honestly really good. The more I drink it, like the first sip, I was like, wow, what perfume is it? Did they put Wonderstruck in here? But as you drink it, it tastes more like a cookie. Oh my God, I know what cookie it tastes like. I can't think of the name of it, but I have a visual in my head. I'll put it right here. And they're so freaking good. They have like the raspberry filling. Christmas time, where are you? Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not a summer girl. Like, it's 93, but the humidity is so bad. I'm just sitting here like, okay, like, embarrassing enough. Like, I almost asked them this morning when pumpkin spice is coming back at Dunkin. We are in July. It is July 13th, the day I'm filming this, but I am ready for like fall. I just want to be outside and be comfortable and not feel like I'm just gonna collapse because of the heat. Like, I just want to be outside at a pumpkin patch. Okay? Or it can be Christmas time and I can be drinking my peppermint mocha and looking at lights. Like, I will take that also. But I'm sick of the heat. However, Taylor's, Speak Now Taylor's version is pushing me through the summer. Electric Touch, summer song. You know what? This is the visual I see in my head when I'm listening to Electric Touch, and specifically this part. So you guys are welcome for this. All my visual girlies, this is for you. There's this couple in a car next to me, and I'm sure that they're just having a nice conversation, but they're fully about to see me go cover girl over here. Yeah. I can't tell you what that, oh, sorry. I can't tell you what that, how harshly it fuels my soul. Woo! Oh my God. I'm so stuck in this vault. You know what? They're gonna have to cast somebody else to bust me out of this vault because nobody's getting me out of this vault. Nobody. #1 Speak Now vault stand right here. You're looking at her. And Timeless stand. That's my song. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for having a little fun with me. And I'm gonna go get my hair trimmed. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have so many fun concepts for videos loading, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for being here. I love you more than I can say. Go stream Speak Now Taylor's version and any other Taylor album you so desire. Just make sure if there is a Taylor's version, Fearless, Red, Speak Now, make sure you listen to Taylor's version and not the other version owned by Scoot, okay? That's your promise. I love you guys. I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I sincerely hope I see you, yes, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.